Hey everyone, Jeff here with Frank Talks. Hey Frank.
Good to see you today, Jeff. Always great to see you, and welcome to you.
Frank, I've got a good question here today for you. Wanted to get your thoughts on this one. If I'm new to Christianity, new to wanting to learn about God or the Bible, boy, the Bible can seem like an overwhelming book to start at. So what do you recommend for folks that are just getting started? Maybe they don't have a Bible or they've got one. What are your thoughts there, Frank?
Well, I think it's a great question, Jeff, because it's really important. It's like any book. You don't want to open the book in the middle of the book. You want to get the start of it to understand it. But the Bible is a different kind of book because it's really 66 books. We say the Bible, well, it's a big, thick book. Well, it's really made up of 66 books. Each one of those books inside is a book all on its own. So starting at the front and going to the end can be very confusing if you're never been around the Bible very much. So one of the things that I always suggest to people is that if you're new, want to explore Christianity more, Christianity is focused on the person of Jesus Christ. We call him Jesus the Christ, the Messiah, the one who saves us. The best way is to begin to expose yourself to who Jesus is. And for my money, the finest book in the Bible that helps us become acquainted with Jesus is the book of John. It's in the New Testament. There's an Old Testament and a New Testament. The book of John is in the New Testament, and it's the fourth book of the Bible, but of the New Testament, and it's a great way to expose yourself to the teachings of Jesus, which is the best way to begin to hear the message from the Bible.
Oh, I love that, Frank. So if you are watching and maybe you don't have a Bible, they can just send us a DM, or shoot us an email, and we'd love to send you a Bible. Love to get you a Bible there so you can start. And then, Frank, we were talking earlier about a study Bible, too.
Right.
That's probably a good tool to have as well, right?
Yeah, I think a study Bible is really important for any Christian to have. I have some Bibles that I use as just devotional kind of a thing. But in order to kind of get the meat of what is trying to be said, it's helpful to have a study Bible because there are words, even in the English translation, that are hard to understand. And a study Bible zeroes in on those things and gives you right at the bottom of the page a response about what they're talking about. So if you don't know, it's a quick way to begin to understand what's going on in that particular passage.
Oh yeah, so great. And so much too that there's a cultural context that applies depending on the book and how that lays in. So it can feel overwhelming, I guess is what I'm getting at. So no, that is great.
There's one of the paraphrases of the Bible is called The Message. The Message is a great Bible just to read because it's done in really creative language, but doesn't have the study notes at the bottom. So when I'm reading the Bible for my own devotions, I often read the Message. But if I want to dig deeper in the Bible, I always get to a Bible that's in an official translation of the Bible. Because you could translate the Bible. It could be the Gospel according to Jeff, or I could, the Gospel according to Frank, right? But I don't know that I would want to read that Bible. There are a lot of scholars that work on these translations to try to interpret the original languages in English in a way that makes sense for a person who knows English.
Yeah, that is good. And one thing that I want to throw out as well, Frank, we didn't talk about it, but Bible apps. I really love those because it's so nice. Don't get me wrong, I love having a physical Bible there, but with the app, I can go back and forth. So there's a ton that are out there, but you can go back and forth between translations to see, okay, what is it here? What do I miss by not seeing it there? So that's another tool that.
Do you have a favorite app that you like?
Oh gosh, I think. For me, I like just going to Bible Gateway.
Okay.
I probably, from a website, I probably use that more than my app. I've got 2 Bible apps on my phone. I don't know, Frank, do you have an app that you prefer, one or the other?
I love the U version.
Okay, yeah, that is good.
It's just YOUVERSION together. And if you search it on your app store, it's got a little picture of the Bible. It says, I think it just says Bible. It looks like a book, but it's got, like you said, it's got all the different translations in it, just like the Bible Gateway. If you're using your computer, it's a great resource.
Oh yeah, no, it's really great. And again, I prefer just me having the physical book, but it's nice if you're going back between different versions to be able to just toggle back on an app.
And it's really nice to be able to have your Bible on your phone, so that if I'm at the doctor's office or I'm waiting for something, it's easy to just pull it up quick and pick up where you were reading. They also have lots of devotional plans in those Bible apps that are out there too that can help you just dip into the Word a little bit every day.
Oh, yeah. And it can be an app that pops up with the devotion. There are sites out there where they'll email you the devotion for the day. So you look at your email first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
A lot of options out there.
Absolutely.
No, thank you, Frank. This is so good. Again, I just want to throw out a quick reminder. If you don't have a Bible, we would love to send you one. So please DM us and let us know. And we'd love to hear your questions too, right, Frank?
Absolutely. We would be honored to receive any questions that you have.
All right. Well, thanks.
Thank you,
everyone.
Jeff.
Thank
Have
you, Frank.
a great day.